Alright, guys. Alright, okay. I've got my coffee. Um, Good. Alright, let's get back to work, shall we? What was the name of the guy who followed?
Oz Red.
Osred.
I
Yep.
think it was the solar virus, but he quickly left after he followed.
Alright. Okay. Well, thank you if you're still here for following. I do appreciate it. Sorry I missed it. It was, as it says, taking a quick break. I really like that picture, by the way. It works well. So which one's me? Which one's me? The one on the laptop.
The one on the computer, yeah.
Okay. And then, so which one's you? The smaller one.
yeah.
And then, who's the other one in the blue shirt?
Could either be Dave or Oz.
Hmm. I don't know. Well, Dave's not here, so it's clearly not him. It's clearly Oz.
It's Oz,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
has
don't
to
know.
be.
That face is not smiling enough to be Oz.
He's just
I think
disappointed.
I'll be the little
That's
guy
me.
blowing the.
The face of
banner.
disappointment. That's what it is.
That's Niox.
Wow.
It's Niox, you can't say that.
Wow.
I'm sorry. But hey, yeah. Question though, where's the? Why we got a red box? I thought he gave us a sprite for the. I didn't see anything on the issue.
Dragon had actually created one. But no, what he gave us wasn't a sprite. It was a design doc, basically, of what like each bit of clothing could basically be used in the survival aspect. Or
Gotcha.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I just wasn't sure what to do with it.
And just some ideas, yeah. No, I like it. I'm not so sure about the gas mask, but everything else seems fine. But yeah.
Dragon's still gonna make stuff for us.
I think so. He hasn't said he hasn't. He's not. So I don't know. Maybe. Oh god, we're on 86 followers so far today. What was that? 17 minutes. Plus donation time. That's good. That's not bad. Yeah. No. We're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna do a couple more things quickly after the battle, and then we'll move on to the thing. I'm gonna do more basically positions with int. We'll go robot positions. We need 3, and we also need, well, 2, I'm guessing. Orange Guy 48, thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for helping supporting the channel. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for following. Orange Guy, thank you. Right, that should work now. Okay, perfect. Good. Let's keep drinking the coffee to stay awake. Oh. We're nearly 2/3 of the way through the stream. A good feeling. Okay. That means we've got so much more to go. But yeah. Orange Guy, thank you much for following. I do appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. We're at a battle, and I go to drawing. We do plus more positions. So this would be a robot count, and then that's wrong. Then that'll be 0 because it's X. Okay, so we add that to each one. And then for this one we have 1. So that works as well. Oops. Yeah, let's not do that twice. So that's fine, but the problem is, are we setting it up? In run battle, not run battle, new battle. This is where we need to do it. Yeah, we got placement. So we also got to do the robot placement. So we got we'll do the first one to start off with. So that's X, and we want to do that to, I don't know. Well, technically that's 540, apparently. So let's take that. And then this needs to be whatever this is. I don't need this. I think maybe 420 seems to be the main one. So that's the Y one, so that's all good. Okay. So to put it back on, we need to look at the This is technically plus 20. Let's remove this. This is normal, so that's fine. This has an offset by -10. This has an offset by another -10. Somehow. This does not have an offset. This also does not have an offset, and this has an offset of -6 apparently. How interesting. Alright, like that. Perfect. Okay. So we got that, that's all good. Then we want to, what do we want to do? Was this 540? This is the only one that's +2. Everything else is the same. Just like that. Right, let's see if that works out. Let's see. If it works out, I think it will. Let's load in. Right. Without the attack. There we go, so I've still got the cannon, yeah. Cool. Perfect. That's a bit far down, but still. I think this is a bit too high. That's in a good position, I think. Question, is the MC learning to be more against fighting or for it? What's MC? Be more against fighting. Oh, the MC. Oh, sorry, the main character. Okay, learn to be more fighting or against it. It's up to you. We're talking before of ways to try and make it so you technically don't have to fight. Well, not that you don't have to fight, but what's the way to describe it? I suppose that
tailoring to the experience you're looking for. But,
yeah.
You know, it's early yet because we don't know what's going to work and what isn't.
Yeah.
Main character. Okay.
Hello, Nox. Welcome back. Else if I'll play 10. This one. And let's get the indicators. I just woke up. Brilliant. Still half asleep. Okay. Is that a player location? I want. This needs to be a robot position. I just lost what I was doing. Right here, right. +10. Sure. Actually, I don't think we'll need +10 for this one. So that doesn't actually make any sense. Whoops. And then here, -60 does kind of. only ask for music title reasons. I don't. It's up to the main character really. They don't have to fight. Like I don't know if I played this game, I don't know if I would be a fighter or not. I think I'll just like be more survival, just like trying to be out in the world, possibly doing. Well, I'll do some fighting, but like you know, it's up to the player really. Very much up to the player. Right, let's try and see if this is working now with the indicators on. Be alright. Let's load in. Without the attachment. Right, let's see. Please. Like stealth as well, yeah. Cool, okay. Please. I need to move that input up slightly. Put like 3, probably. So hopefully this indicator goes over the, with the robot after this first countdown. He does. Not right in the middle, but I can do that. Probably just move it over by 10. But I did have it anyway. Interesting, eh? That's cool. Not too bad. Okay. Okay, now Axilla. It says needs to be plus 10. I needs to be moved another minus, make it minus 9. That might be a bit too high. Okay, and what else? I need to actually that should be fine. That's all good. Perfection. I need to actually load the items. I might fix uploading as well. Oops. Okay, yeah, it looks better now. This might be too far over. Yeah, it should be more like 8, maybe 7 over instead of 10. Other than that, it looks fine. It's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. Did it again. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Neat. Neato. Right, well I'm happy with that. So, let's do some scavenging in the bushes, I think. Let's do some scavenging. And come back to the abilities and entities and that kind of stuff soon. Keep that open. Crafting, keep open. Might change some stuff up there. Don't think actually might need that. Never mind. Text bank we might need again. Right, objects. We've got bush. We've got scavenge. That's the type. So loot stick. Okay, fine. That's fine. So we don't have it so you can have more than one loot, but whatever. We're actually going to declare item drops and that kind of stuff later. Actually do that later. Yeah, today. Okay, so yeah, so let's get out of battle. Let's just close all these down. Let's get in a fresh state of mind. Let's have a nice big sip of coffee and wake up a tiny bit.
I've got like 10 minutes before I'm gonna go to sleep.
Well.
Sissy.
I would stay up if I could.
I'm just playing. We're gonna need you nice and fresh for the morning rush anyway, right?
Right. What am I doing? Like, not much, but okay, right. So we got fresh. Let's think fresh, right? Objects, we need to go there. And we need to look for type. So adding a new type, which is scavenge, which is this. Okay. This is gonna be scavenge. Modwin, welcome back. Okay, so we're gonna scavenge some stuff now. So we're gonna be doing some random. Yeah, this is RNG now. Brilliant. We're doing finally some RNG into the game. RNG is real. Okay. So what do I want to do?
Say what? You got RNG? Is that for a stick? What type of stick? Is
Look,
that?
look. Don't undermine this RNG, okay? It's not just any stick, okay? We're doing RNG for scavenging, okay? So you might not just find a stick in the bush. So the scavenging the bush is how you gather sticks, okay? You don't just find them randomly, although we could have that, right? It's just trying to make it.
Stick in a bush.
Look, because like it just makes more sense than just picking them up from the floor.
Well,
It's just the
then
first
are they
alliteration of
actually-
scavenging. Look, okay? Not perfect, but it's the start of
Why don't you
like.
make it like a berry.
There is a berry. We can do. I have a berry bush already as well.
That actually makes sense.
You know what? Fine, I'll do both. I'll show you. Right. Cool. Let me sort this out. Okay, so that's options. That's not what I wanted. I want objects. There we go. Okay, we got primary placement on map. Sure. Right. And then these are like object like add-ons, I suppose we can call them. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so we got object loot. Can I have the sword thingy? No. I got too many mods. I got too many mods as it is. If I was lacking mods and people chatted, then sure, but I'm not. I got too many mods. How many mods do I even have? Let me have a look. Mods. I have lots of mods. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Minus the like random bots. So I have about 15, 16, 15 mods. It's like for nearly 1,000. It is for like, yeah. I literally have for every 100 I have one mod. It doesn't make any sense. For every 100 followers I have a mod. Yeah, it's stupid. I wouldn't expect more than 5 proper mods, to be honest.
Not a proper mod. A super mod.
Yeah. Right. Scavenge stick, right. Oh, we need to add offset as well. Okay, from now, okay. My name, Modwin.
It still has the word mod in it though.
Yeah. Am I not saying it correctly? I'm pretty sure I'm saying it correctly.
Modwin.
Modwin.
You may just have to change your name for no reason at all.
I'm trusted.
How are you
Right.
trusted though?
Sorry, object loot. Right, so let's add this in. Possibly.
Some random person's shown up and just used
Oh.
the command.
Yeah, because they're clearly not. They clearly just want to be in the stream. What's wrong with that? Just because it's like your nighttime doesn't mean it's someone else's nighttime now. This is now like
Yeah,
prime
but they don't
time.
actually chat. They just show up and.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't mind.
It's illogical.
Right. Okay. Hmm. Loot. the actual loot is object. I think. So this is object loot. And that goes in. I think. Cool, fine. That works.
We're second place again.
Whatever.
We're either first place or second place.
I've lost all my energy, to be honest, so I mean, never mind. I'd rather people don't come see my stream like this. There's not enough energy.
Project Diamondback is beating us.
What does he do?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay. That's cool.
Probably making a game.
Probably.
Game development.
I want my name to be Mitch. Okay.
Oh, he's got almost as much followers as we.
That's fun then.
Couple hundred off. He looks much more professional than we do, though.
Well, he looks more professional. He's probably like a
Yeah.
proper indie dev then.
He's looking at weird pictures.
Okay. Inspiration probably.
Very. He's looking at orthodontic mannequins.
What's he doing then? What kind of game is he making?
Film.
What kind of sick game is this guy making?
This is really quite creepy, to be honest.
Okay. Right. What am I looking for? Scavenge, here we go. Right. So, probably I want to do something like item scavenge. I don't know. I should probably... Why don't I have like an actions thing? Nah, we're going to create a new class. I haven't created a new class in ages. It's like perform action, basically.
Oh, I think he's looking for character models.
Alright.
There were just a lot of weird ones. Oh look, he's using the same thing I use. He's stealing the game.
Is he? Instant report.
No, not actually.
Okay.
Why, for some reason, every game developer has to have some kind of a tablet, like a drawing tablet.
I got one because you guys recommended it. It's not good. I didn't have. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna get one. What one should I get?
It's a requirement.
You told me to get one, and I love it, so I'm happy.
Exactly. That's
This
why I
guy's got
recommended
one.
it.
Wait,
The price point on them is
so my
at a spot where it makes them worthwhile.
No, that's true. It's not actually, yeah.
recommendation.
I generally thought they were a lot more expensive, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. That's
Well, the
pretty
ones with like
good.
screens on them and like do, but like whatever.
Yeah, that's pro.
That's what Marco has. Oh god, I can't believe he
I
has.
think Marco just has like a lot of money.
He makes websites. I'm telling you, websites is a massive business.
Yep. I'm having him do my my mom's business for me. Okay.
No, I'm sorry, that reminds
What
me
does
of something.
does she already have a website or is
Yeah,
it just a new
it's
one?
terrible. It needs
Alright, updating. Alright.
refreshing, and I don't really want to be the one to have to put a code base. Not that there's anything to it. It's just a matter of knocking it out.
Yeah.
She'll be happy.
So you're gonna have games on it. You need to have an amazing amazing 404 page. That's what you want.
Yeah. She runs she's owned a dog kennel. Like she's owned dog kennels forever, but she does like the breeding and showing and all that stuff.
Mhm.
She's like a professional dog handler, so
Cool.
she's always talked about, oh, you gotta make a game about dog handling and dog breeding and shit.
Right, go on the feedback site now and add that thing. Like
I really
dogs. I need like
Well, we
yeah.
got, right now we
Just
do
the
have a
word
plan
dog.
for spider pigs and for spider sheep
True.
or for hog sheep.
hog sheep.
We have some weird, obscure ideas for crossbreeding different types of spiders that are built on different types of material to thread oddly threaded material poop.
Wow. Okay.
17
Interesting.
million robots.
Interesting.
Get
From here
there,
on out,
dude,
we have
doing
to
a lot
call.
of weird shit. Don't know how to make headers? Isn't that
We
where
have
you
to-
trip over your feet?
Dad joke.
Oh, take a header. Oh shit.
From now
Headers-
on, we have to
headers.
call Modwin Mitch.
Ba-dum-bum.
How wait, what does he mean by headers? In like code or?
I don't know what he's.
Is that like
no.
brace H? N brace? H1? H2?
Random.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
All right. Enjoy your
Have a good
sleep.
night.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I was here, but it was about 10 hours.
The stream's been online for 16 and a half hours.
Yeah, I'd say 10 hours.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Missed 3 of them. That
Oh,
sucks.
Dragon's here and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good luck with your middle of the night stream.
That's okay. Well, it's morning now, pretty much. Still dark outside there, so it's fine.
I was gonna say, it shouldn't be... You should be in the blue, right? 6 a.m. there?
Nah, not yet. No, it's still pitch black.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
coming, though. It's gotta be coming.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean by the blue?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I hate that though. I honestly do. I like waking up. I don't like sunshine on the morning. Maybe it will like
Sunshine.
past like 8 o'clock, 5, like 7. I can nah. I don't know.
When I go to some of these festivals and whatever, I usually take the blue as if I see the blue, I gotta get to my tent ASAP, get some rest because it was a long night.
Hello, dragon. Dragon? Please? Apparently
If
not.
I don't get
Oh
to
my
sleep
God.
before that blue pops up, then I have to take the kids to school in the morning.
There you go.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you, bro.
Right. Indeed.
So you're making a random loot chance thingy right now?
Yeah, yeah. I thought it'd be fun. Kinda good. Yeah, I'm making a. So,
Can you
currently,
have a
yeah.
chance that a robot or something spawns out of there, an enemy?
Could do that, yeah. I can go into. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that can work. I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Classic Might and Magic style.
Yeah. That could work.
Might and Magic somehow or indirectly turned out to be a big inspiration for where we're starting off with the combat.
Those Might and Magic games from the Genesis always intrigued me, but I could never put the time in to actually discover them.
Yeah, I played Might and Magic 1, 2, 3. I think I played them all. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I played them all at some point, but I don't actually remember one from the other at all.
You know what? It took me randomly running across it on Twitch. Somebody was playing. I'm like, oh my god, I was meant to see that. No shit.
Right. Uh, hmm. Each right, yeah, each object needs to have a object kind of used maybe. Yeah, used. I'm gonna work on my design sketch a little bit. Okay, Nux, remember, I looked at your thing, by the way. I'm just gonna go through a couple of points before you do, okay? If that's okay. Now, I love the ideas of some of these stuff, but like we said, we want the character to be able to like be their own. So I love the idea of this coat, but I want you to be able to find the coat, right? I don't want you just to always have the coat, okay? I want that to be a thing though. Gas mask, I think it can work in some areas. I don't want it like everywhere, but yeah, we can definitely have it in some areas, especially in some biomes. Obviously this is correct, the style. Yeah, so yeah, the personality is what the player chooses. Yeah, the player chooses what his personality is. And we'll try and make that in our writing as much as possible, to show that. The future, this is exactly what I've been talking about, like the future can change. What happens in game is decided on dialogue and that kind of stuff. Like if, yeah, I like it. Yeah, end game, dead, live, yeah. And such a world. Yeah, cool. I like it. It's good. I mean, I've had that open since the beginning. It's good. I mean, keep looking at it for inspiration. But yeah, just remember those. Remember, customization is still a point we want to look at.
Yeah, if we can get that into the game, if we can get a sprite, that would be nice to see it actually, like how it's represented in the game.
Yeah.
Let's see some fun art.
Dragon.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting tired. Even if it's just one, I don't even care if it's got an animation. I just want to see the player standing forward.
Standing forward.
Like, literally, yeah. That's all I care about at this point. I just want this character standing forward. Yeah.
Did you just want, like, that guy that you've been showing me?
But naked.
Naked,
Yeah, with pat boxes on.
and what, the same angles and stuff? Like a diagonal?
No, I want him forward. Forward facing.
Okay, no problem. Can you link me that?
Yeah, sure.
I know I have it somewhere, but
There you go.
for speed's sake.
Yeah, no, because I'm going to be doing some survivability. So heat and hunger is what I'm going to look at now. Soon. I'm just doing scavenging right now.
I'll do it right now.
Cool. Yeah, the box is getting... Yeah.
I was actually so tired I was going to sleep, and I was like, Ollie's gotta go all night, I better go.
That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, someone came into the channel the other day and said we stole the graphic for the box from another streamer. Like, okay, sure. Having a box, like the whole sprite, filled in one colour is definitely stealing. Cool. Cool, fine. Whatever.
That's so funny.
Right, done.
Ollie, have you ever played Magicka before?
Magicka, yeah, love it. Kind
I
of.
love it too. You should play with us sometime.
I'm gonna have a game night one time next week, hopefully. So
Wonderful. I bought CS:GO and only played that one time with you guys.
sure. Oh yeah. So we can do that as well. Yeah. So if you want to do Magicka and that kind of stuff, I don't know if you're still recording for your channel. So.
Yeah, I've actually uploaded lots and forgot to release it all.
Oh right. Yeah, that's cool. That's not gonna come up with anything. Sorry, I didn't see what you said, Latham, but more like wasteland. Yeah, basically Dustland, wasteland, whatever you want to call it, is what we're currently on now, or what we're testing on. I doubt it'll be what we actually start on. I don't know. Mountainous, yeah. Snow caps, yeah. Dark caves, yeah. Black forest, definitely. Forests, we definitely want to look into. Definitely. Yeah, forests are something soon. Especially since Dave and I want to add wood cutting into the game. It's never gonna happen, is it, Oz?
What, adding Dave into the game?
No, wood cutting.
Oh, wood cutting? I don't see why not. I'm not sure if it'll be called wood cutting per se, but You know, you guys have brought up farming too much that we got to do something.
Yeah, I know. In some way.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't know
think
what it
it's
is.
gonna come together a little bit more. Like, here's a question: like, with what I'm seeing in the build so far, it
Mhm.
feels like so you come out of your cell and there's this stuff is in this set spot, right? And that's good. Like, right? Things aren't being randomly generated there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there like outside, and that is a chunk, like one chunk that you're generating, correct?
There's more than one chunk, but everything that's spawning is within the chunk. So if can I go out now? Possibly. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can spawn in. I'll show you. I'll do a tour of basically the mechanics of the. Oh, okay, maybe not. Of the mechanics of the engine. Hold on. Let me work out what's going on. Okay.
Do you want me to explain why, or?
Yeah, keep going explaining why. Explain why, and then I'll. Yeah, just explain why, and that'll be fine.
You remember earlier today I said, "Holy crap, that was an amazing explanation," and just made me like really think about it a little bit differently.
Mhm.
So, and then put that thought with the original idea with the tiers, distance from the cell, and having to get back to the cell and all that.
Mhm.
That first chunk is big. Like, it's big. It's not bad size right there. It's bigger than I expected. So if we made that static so that your typical things are there, and then from there it can go out and start doing other things. That way you can put like in there as a spot to farm, and then once you put up your farm or drop a sheep or whatever be the case, then then you have to start defending it at random. Maybe like I know Craft the World has this weird global timer where every so often, or every once an hour, real time or whatever, then you just get attacked. You have to be ready to defend.
Okay. Well, yeah. So in the game now, so basically everything you see spawning is within the first major chunk. It's in basically chunk 00. And then if I go far out, so basically, yeah, you're basically seeing the line of everything that you can build a robot with is basically the very edge of that 00 chunk. If I go down, I basically go into 01 chunk, basically. Now, currently, the outer chunks that aren't the main one aren't spawning the objects I've placed in them. So yeah, it's that's kind of disappointing. I'm gonna fix that, but yeah. So currently, there's 9 chunks got on the game right now. We can easily add more and just place where they are. Chunks don't necessarily have to be next to each other, especially if we're doing some sort of teleportation or transfer or whatever. Then it can move between it. But yeah, so this has got 9 chunks basically so far.
Awesome. That's cool then. So that's a biome then, and that could be like the cell biome per se, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
we're having name types, so there would only be one actual biome name with the cell.
Yes.
Cell.
There can only ever be one. The 00 will in any game, no matter the generation, will always have the cell on it. But it can vary what biome it starts on. So you may start on like a grassland biome and something like that, which probably is better, and it will have different stuff in it and that kind of stuff. But I very much doubt these bushes. I'm gonna change the look of them for the dust kind of biome that I'm in now. But I just did the graphics for like whatever. Like the bushes you see now are more, obviously they're not like the actual graphic, but those type of bushes would be done in like the grassland biomes and that kind of stuff where it's more fields. But yeah, they all have different stuff like that. So everything you see on the floor, like in items, definitely won't be here. Like 100%. It's just so I can easily pick it up when I start up the game and do testing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, soon I'll be cleaning out. Now that I'm doing scavenging in the bushes, it means I can remove the 2 sticks right outside the door, pretty much. If I had stone piles or, something like that, like some sort of like, yeah, once you've made something to mine with or hammer, to be able to pick up stones and that kind of stuff, then I don't have to spawn these stones. Scrap metal, likewise, whatever. It's a whole range of stuff I can do.
Okay. What could I do? I'm sitting here.
Did you think of some survivability kind of like design? So I know Nox is kind of just doing some like temperature and whatever. But think about, I don't know. I really want to put in some sort of survivability. We've always said, you know, the further away from your cell, the like more dangerous it is. But I want to make it so you can still try and live out there, right?
What do you mean by live though? Like,
What I mean is stay out as long as possible.
are we doing limited inventory?
Yes, you have a 16 slot inventory, and each one of those can hold up to 16 per item, unless it's like a item that doesn't make sense to stack. It's kind of like Minecraft in a way, in that
Right,
sense.
so the what up, Nathan Wick? Yep, it's C++, all original engine, written by the young Jedi you hear there.
Alright, Nathan. Yeah, so it's 16 by 16 basically. Not 16B. Yeah, it's a 16 slot bag basically. At the moment, subject to change.
And I'm not even asking like to do it or whatever. I just want to make sure my head and your head are either in the same or we got to keep talking about it. But if
Can you try, sorry, loading in like a character from the link I posted in TeamSpeak? or
Yeah,
something
yeah, I don't
when
know.
you get to a second free.
Yeah, sure. I'll just let Oz keep talking. I'll just be downloading those into the files.
so if will we be allowed to have like the inventory, like the player, the character himself, have a very small inventory and only be able to carry like a little bit of weight, but yet you can give a robot have their inventory where like if you had a robot who was a big wall and just kind of moved around and didn't do very much, he can hold a lot of your crap for you. Like storage bays, sort of say, as far as part of the core.
A robot can hold extra storage. That could be easy to do.
Basically
makes
make
sense,
a
right?
refrigerator robot and
Wow.
fill it with junk.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of makes that sense theatrical or thematically, right?
Yeah, that can work. I can do that, Oz. If that's what you want, I can add that type of feature. That's fine.
Yeah, it was just.
That's a good actually idea. I like that idea.
You know, if what you're writing or how you're writing, if that's capable or not.
No, that should be pretty capable. And if it's not what we've got now, I'll make it capable.
You the man.
Yeah, those type of ideas are great. That's what I'm like looking for. Just those little like niche things that just kind of adds a flavor to the game. I kind of want to just keep adding those until the end of the stream now,
So
just to make it more fun. A little spark, yeah.
So as far as survivability, right? You can make it real easy. And if you want to be hardcore about it, let's just get rid of food altogether, and you get your health, and that's it. Run around, don't die.
Food is one of the worst things that turns me off a game.
Yeah, I like only because for some reason everybody at the beginning we were talking it had to be hardcore and dark and everything else. Well, and I really like that push your luck thing. So like, you know, you have half of your life left. Do you really want to go to that one further tier to try to get that one little bit better loot, or do you just cash in? And because do you remember, Ali? I know we've thrown around so many ideas, but do you remember happened when I brought up the Christmas tree idea? Ring any bells?
No, remind me.
So the Christmas tree idea is that in line with the push your luck, right, and in line with the whole limited inventory, as a feature, when you make a big win, when you have a big battle or whatever, you beat a boss, instead of getting your epic loot right there, kind of like in that Hand of Fate game, you get a token. And then you keep collecting tokens as you go around the board, and you're pushing your luck and doing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you're ready to go back to your cell, like when your health is too low or whatever, your survivability chances has gone down, then you head back to your cell. If you make it there okay, then you can cash in your tokens, because when you get there, there's like a Christmas tree sort of thing where all your options and choices are underneath it, and you know, so now it's kind of one of those like delayed reward sort of ideas.
Sure. Yeah.
It helps with inventory, and it can make like that whole Christmas morning run to the tree to see what's under there kind of.
No, I like it. Yeah, no, sounds good.
I don't know. I thought it just sounded fun. Like
It does. Yeah, no, those kind of things are fun. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Dragon, I don't know. I think it's too wide. It's too it's not wide enough. But maybe it's because it's side on. I don't know. You see what I mean? No, but I know the whole sprite is, but I don't know if is the character full 40. I don't know.
There we go. And yeah, and then Niox, and you guys can work on the clothing thing to.
What do you think?
That
I'm
works.
not sure.
Yeah, like I can fill it proportionally.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I don't know. I see it, but I don't see it. I think it's actually fine, to be honest. I think it's because I'm like it's kind of weird. But if I didn't,
It
yeah,
is kind of weird, I'll give you that. But like, I don't know. I think that yeah, maybe we're just not used to such a idea. Like a thinner than a big huge block dude.
yeah. I think if he was like, if you make him standing still, just facing forward. So
Like,
technically,
like straight down type of thing.
yeah, that's what I mean. If I saw that, I think I could be happy with it. And obviously he's not wearing clothes. That kind of makes it slightly weird as well. But yeah,
No, like if I wanted to make sure something, I wasn't sure if some other guy was coming up with some nice stuff. So before I put a zillion years into every frame, that I wanted to make sure it was okay.
no, yeah. Report bug. Right, yeah. No, I think, yeah, do one standing down. I think I could be happy with it.
Alright.
I just need to look at it and be like, yeah, okay, he's standing in front of the house. Proportionally looks fine. That's what I need to look for.
Well, there's a link in the chat.
Yeah, I saw the victory dance. That kind of thing is fine.
Because like I have that frame if you want it with the underwear on in the regular size.
Yeah, do that then. Just give me a frame of that. With his, like, face kind of not weird. Like, why has he turned his head always? Yeah, his head's, like, really weirdly turned. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, something like that's fine. Um... Hmm. Right. If object loot. Oh yeah, we need an action on int something. On int object. So that's object thing. Object item. Yeah, object item. Works. Oops.
He just has his head cocked to the side a bit because he's a real person with feelings.
I think we should be able to heal.
He's thinking about how to build a robot that he's never built before.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. I think you can turn his head every now and again. That can be like a kind of, like, I don't know, animation for the idol.
On a straightforward head.
Oz, how about, for food, you can regen health, but it's slow. Like, it doesn't just do it up straight away.
Cool. Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
I think that
just
works.
like everything else, I throw it out there, and then I'll play devil's advocate with most obvious things, just to explore the idea, the notion.
Yeah, I like the DayZ, which is the mechanic, which is basically so you have basically what's blood, basically, and if you get hurt, you basically lose blood. So to regain health, you have to be in a healthy state, right? So you have to be like a full hunger, have good energy, and not thirsty, right? So obviously we want to get rid of thirst and that kind of stuff. Energy we don't really care about, kind of. Maybe it depends. But basically, if you eat food, it doesn't it slowly gains up your hunger, and that kind of stuff. So we kind of forget the whole hunger idea. Possibly if we have like a hard mode, we can have hunger, but it just slowly regains your blood, basically, effectively, is what I'm saying. If you have like a point.
Yeah, just like the rest of it, man. Let's just start somewhere, and if we decide it's too Care Bear or too hard, we'll make changes from there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
And obviously you got to try and heal up your robot somehow with something.
We need our magic robot duct tape
Yeah.
and WD-40 as
WD-40. Yeah.
For some reason, I think WD-40 is a great anti-hacking tool. Like if your guy gets stuck somewhere.
Regenerative bed. Yeah, Scython, the bed. I want to do something with the bed possibly by the end of the stream. I want to make resting and time. I want there to be a fake time. We don't have to have a night and day cycle, but I want there to be time of some sort.
Oh man, I never even went through out loud some of the things I've talked about with time. It's so
Okay,
deep.
go ahead. I want to listen. I'm in that mood to listen. I don't feel like talking too much right now.
Well, I will. You know what? I will run my mouth for a while. Just give me a minute to get a fresh cup of coffee.
Sure.
And,
No, of course.
The coffee's already starting to fight back.
Yeah, no, I'm still trying to get through mine. I think guys I'm gonna quickly stop the music there. Well, not all of it. I want to oh, this is still broken, isn't it? Please, no. Monster Cat, please. Why is it all broken? I don't understand. Does anyone know if does anyone else here use Monster Cat? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, I think it was completely broken for some strange reason. We're gonna listen to the new Monster Cat podcast. Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna listen to the new Monster Cat podcast because I want to listen to some new music that I haven't heard before. So there we go. There you go. Okay. Objects. Maybe. Possibly.
I posted a forward, man.
Perfect. Right, let's save this and add it in. Okay, cool. That's now in, I think. That's not at all what I meant to do. If loot chance is more
Don't
than
forget to follow up
2.
people at home.
I think that's also good. Yeah, kind of like the Elder Scrolls do, like patterns with NPCs. I like it. Good idea. Yeah, let me write some stuff. If it's more than 2, what do I do? More than or equal to... That's wrong. Whoops. More than or equal. Can I just give the
The Soul
item?
having a futuristic regenerative bed is kind of interesting.
It's just like resting, and then we can have buffs basically that mean
Well,
that.
the thing is, if the resting is healing us at all, and it's the future and robots and stuff, then maybe it would be some sort of like sick torture that they heal the inmates every day so that they can be wounded and tortured again.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you know this. We kind of changed how we define the prison. The prison's the whole world, basically.
Yeah, I figured as much, but like I never knew. This thing's always so up in the air.
Yeah. No, exactly. We keep changing how we think the game should play out and that kind of stuff because
All
it's
I
been.
know is there's some elements of it that I would just riot for if you guys were gonna throw them out.
Yeah. We'll make sure we know exactly what they are, and then we'll look at it, make sure they're the type of thing we
Well,
want
I
to do.
think they're things that we would all die for. Like we just, robot building stuff like
Yeah.
that.
True. True.
I actually started building a song, and it kind of put me in a mood.
How did you come up with that? Like your, I don't know. Like, do you just kind of like sit down and just try and like play around like with some beats and then just
Yeah, kind of like it
Yeah.
was like an idiot savant type of thing. Just happens. I'll be like, I should make a guitar go backwards. So then I'll record like a solo over a whole song, and then I'll just click reverse, and it will be perfect. And I don't have to do nothing, like move it or nothing. And it's like,
Yeah.
holy crap, I'm the luckiest guy on earth. Now, there's actually a lot of stuff that, can, if you get into your bells and whistles of coding with music, the 120 beats a minute, man, I'm telling you, it's like the flow of time. It's the tempo of time. Because our math of time is all 60 base and whatnot,
yeah.
the 120 beats a minute, or like 60 whatever, that is like, it's perfectly divisible for a computer, let's say that.
Mhm.
So that one beat will equal like a half a second exactly, and stuff like that. So you can control your loops with whole numbers, essentially.
Sure. That's not bad.
So 120 beats a minute, I'm telling you, if you get into coding, you can do magic with it, just because you can do it with your own brain.
Sure. Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
Like, I wish we had some time to just talk, because I could show you some things about the music and
Yeah.
how you can compose it just like
Well, I
like
yeah.
these robot pictures, I guess.
Yeah, I spent 4 years doing music tech,
Oh, really?
as a thing. So, setting up stages as well as like using stuff like Cubase back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Started on that.
What else? What's the Mac one called again? Can't believe I'm forgetting it.
The Logic.
Logic, yeah, Logic Pro, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I spent 4 years doing all that kind of stuff.
That's cool. Logic is the only one that I've never actually owned, basically.
All right, yeah. But yeah, Cubase was the one I used for like. Actually, no, I used Cubase for more than that, like 4 years. I must have used Cubase for. No, I must have used Cubase for about 4 years, and then on top of that, then used plus 2 years of Logic. Logic.
I had something called Cakewalk Studio way back when first Cubase days were happening.
I loved Cakewalk. No.
Cakewalk, I don't think it's alive anymore.
I think it is in some weird one.
Like it got
fashions, but
absorbed or something by
Yeah.
another company. Yeah.
Mixcraft though, I like for an amateur, beginner, relatively inexpensive piece of software. It's just amazing.
Oh, I have no doubt there's a bunch, because I came across a few as soon as like Windows 95 came out.
Yeah, I think Bandcamp for Mac was then not necessarily converted, but
That was
inspired
yeah.
Mixcraft for.
And then there's like GarageBand and stuff.
Yeah, GarageBand. That's the one I'm thinking about.
There's another Band in a Box. A lot of friends got into those ones.
Then you got the Pro Tools people. That's a whole nother level
Oh
of
my
commitment.
god, though, they're brandies.
That's pro level. That's just
Well, like I
real.
do pro level, like I'm in the pro circles, like not only in just like music instruments, but like there's all my buddies have like recording studios, rap recording studios and shit. And yeah, the Pro Tools shit though, man, that's like so Apple. That's like saying Apple, but it's not Apple. It's like you gotta buy our hardware and software and have it all registered, and then you can start recording. And yeah, it's decent, but you know, there are hard quality stuff that comes out basically a month after that stuff's released.
Hello, Gunnar. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Of course, you can stay here. Don't worry. Just look all you want.
So what was it that you wanted me to? Oh, time, right? You were talking
Yeah.
about time.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So again, all these. This is. If I'm gonna talk mostly off the top of my head here, and I have not. This is nothing that I've kicked around with anybody on the team at all. So these are really
Exclusive.
thoughts.
Live
Oh.
24-hour exclusive. I see blue sky outside, so this better be good.
There you go. Beep 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 beep. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So craft. All right. So
Welcome to
Make
Game
this-
Studio Live.
all right. Take this one assumption. Let's say that the character doesn't do any of the crafting with their own hands, but
They gotta use
instead-
their feet.
No, they give the materials to a robot that they have, who's kind of their crafting guy, whatever, lead crafter robot. That
You
robot.
mean you gotta
then-
like take it to the mechanic or like whatever? Yeah, the engineer
like-
robot.
Yeah, kind of like you just put in an order, sort of say, like, here are the materials I found. You stick them in a magic slot in the wall and say what you want to come out. But you give them to the.
Oh,
give 'em
the
to
jail cell with the engineer in it.
Right, something to that effect. But you give them to another entity, and they say, well, all right, that's going to take 12 hours, or that's going to take 24 hours, or 64 hours, or whatever, and then do that in real time.
Yeah,
Real-
like
real
4
world.
years.
Like literally, like a couple days to craft a certain body or
Welcome to
whatever.
Game Studio Live.
And Winston 96 and
I
Gunner
don't think so, Naya.
12. Gunner Live 12. Thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Niox, I think we're relying on robots too much. The thing is though, is that they have been the core of all the feedback. Like, you know, over the last few weeks worth of streams and everything, everybody is always excited about the robots, and plus the whole 17 million robot idea and the way materials and all that. What did you think, Niox? What did you think of the materials discussion? I was wondering how that would play in with your art style.
Yeah, why?
But anyway, so you like it, Dragon, and the idea of using real time?
Yeah, kinda. I don't know. There's a few things I hate about waiting.
Yeah,
Sometimes
me
I like
too.
to throw money at a clock to make it go fast.
Oh, DLC done.
Yeah. Oh, Nox. Oh, I had put a like a 14-minute recap of one of our first and rough discussions out there. It's interesting.
Is C++ a good language for 2D games dev? Well, I'm gonna say yes, but I mean, you could probably easily do what we're doing in Unity, but I don't know, I don't know what you're doing in Unity. Unity didn't used to have 2D capabilities that well, but now it's much better, so yeah, I suppose so. But I think C++ is my favorite language, so I'm gonna be biased towards it, so I'm gonna say yes to you. Just add to chest. When did I start using that again?
But yeah, I can see a lot of different downsides to it. That's why I said I hadn't put it out there, because I hadn't flushed all the way through all the different arguments, pro and con. Like usually with my stuff that I go through, I'll always take myself out of my own shoes and try to find other views of looking at it, see what the obvious holes are in it before I present it. Consummate devil's advocate.
Okay. Right, give item. Why can I not find what I want to find? Where did I
always
actually...
use what I can code as the filter of what I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. That's been one of the fun things about me for this project, is that I can just dream, and then I let Dave and Ollie tell me what's feasible and what's not.
Yeah, we'll have our discussion and be like, yeah, we could do it like that way. But yeah. Yeah. I enjoy a conversation with Dave, but like, could we do it this way? And then he'll come up with some crazy idea of like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. He's such a nice, like, in between. Like, if I'm far left and my ideas are all out there, and you're far right into, like, how it goes to code. He's like a nice in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
You can translate my dreaming to your geek. It's perfect.
I was like, and then like explain, like, okay, I could do it that way. I'm like, but that'll take a very long time. But I think of a way of that could cut this out and then still make it work the way you want it. But yeah. Where did you learn C++? I'm self-taught. I just learn it from books and videos on YouTube, basically. But yeah, there's some really good books for beginners on Amazon and that kind of stuff that you can get if you're interested. And Code Academy is great for Python.
Yeah, I can spell, I swear. Give me an
Apparent-
excuse, it's late.
Apparently C is more like Java than C++. No, C# is more like Java. I'm right there, I think. I must be. And then C++, C is actually, C++ is C, but with object-oriented stuff on it, which you should be familiar with Java, although you said, you know, basic Java, but yeah. Yeah, Gunnar, there's a lot of, like, advantages for learning self-teaching. There's a hell of a lot of disadvantages. Unfortunately, self-teaching allows you to fall to some very common mistakes, and you don't really learn how to optimize properly, unfortunately, that well. Which is why I'm still at uni, studying computer science. Because if I could do exactly probably what I'm doing now at uni at home, like, or have already done it, but you need sometimes that extra bit just to show you, you know, this is better, this is wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure in 2 years' time, after properly learning C++ through the courses available to me, I think I'll be like, oh my god, I was doing this completely wrong. Sure, it worked, but oh my word, it was terrible, type thing. Yeah. What are the books talk about? There's one called, the one I learned C++ from originally. I think I have it here on my shelf. Wait, let me have a look. Yeah, it's called C++ for the Absolute Beginner. Search that into Amazon and you should come up. It's like a bluey orange book type thing. Yeah. Right. Here we go, crafting. That's what I'm looking for. Add robot file? No. Like build. I want add. This is kind of it. Let's take this and add it into our thing. Oh, what is this? No, I want this. I want give item. There we go. And this should really be item to add. Don't do that. Got an issue. Yeah, this is all gonna be slightly messed up, but whatever.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Voodoo Crow, thank you very much for following the channel. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the studio. Now officially a member. That's awesome, dude. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day so far. Or good evening, or good afternoon, whatever. Yeah, Nathan, I think that's it. Yeah, that's the one, Nathan. Yeah, that one's the one I learned from. Second edition, yeah.
Hey, Ollie, I have a 3-frame walk cycle for walking forward if you want to continue.
Okay, sure, that sounds good. Yeah. I'm gonna add animation. I can add animation today. I got a lot. How much time? I got 8 hours. It's fine. Which uni? I'm at Oxford Brookes in the UK. Yeah, standing still, I can see the character kind of. With clothes on, it would look. Yeah, I can see with actual clothes on, it won't look too weird. But yeah, Dead Juice Empire. Thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the studio. Now officially a member. Thank you very much. Yeah, Nathan Wick there. Video tutorials I would recommend. Oh, God. Nathan Wick, thank you very much for following as well. Guys, thank you very much for all your follows. You're actually adding time on to the end of this 24-hour live stream as well by following. So thank you very much for making me stay up longer. Thank you. How long have you been coding? I've been coding for 9 years now. But yeah, Nathan Wick. Yeah, so Nathan, basically the best videos I watch for tutorials are the new Boston. He's quite good. I learned quite well off him. But yeah, books could be good. That book in particular, the Absolute Beginner series, all their books basically teach you the fundamentals of game design in code as well. You're making your programs as games basically, which is really cool. And it will teach you basically the really good fundamentals of C++. They're really good. Let's have a look. Yeah, let me add. There. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, the new Boston's great. Alright.
Hi, Titan Bones. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Titan Burns. Yeah, hi Sandburns, how you doing?
Dude, middle of the night or morning or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
That's rolling. You guys are rocking out there. Thank you. That's what we need to keep a 24-hour stream rolling, truthfully.
Holy crap. Yeah, there's definitely a bug. Something somewhere with my talking to. It's so weird. I don't know what it is. I don't even pick up items like this state. Oh, there we go, isn't it? But it comes back. What is it? I'm not even sure. I don't think it's the text.
Hey, Titan Bones, I'm still need to work on your robot representation there. Should be cool. Yeah, Nox, I'm with you. The coat's not bad.
No, 'cause I like your code idea, like, very much. I think it's cool. But I don't think the first coat you get should be as advanced as the one you mentioned. But I like that, yeah, a coat sounds good. Like a trench coat would be a good, like, wear, I would say. I would go for a trench coat.
Are we gonna be able to craft these coats?
Ollie, I posted a link to some.
Perfect.
Yeah, we haven't gotten into anything as far as crafting
Team
for the
speak.
character usage per se. Like we've talked about learning programs and so forth, and being able to that the character would be able to execute a program if he was able to teach the robot the program.
Yeah.
But we haven't got into any of the character's clothing or any of that stuff. I guess it's because most of the focus has been on the robots and having fun with that whole idea.
Yeah.
Well, Ollie, how is the maps being done? Like, are they being done, like, externally, you know what I mean? Like, with text files and stuff?
So, yes, it's all external text files. Dave's created a map editor already, and it works. Works good.
There's a map editor, so I can, like, start making boards and stuff?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And you can check your, tiles and that kind of stuff. Basically, what happens is,
Give me something, yeah.
so you can create chunks, basically, which is 16 by 16 tile maps, yeah? And basically, those are added into the game. And then, from those, the game will generate the world and all the biomes off those chunks, basically.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a simple system we have.
Yeah.
I think it'll end up more advanced than that if we do go that route.
But yeah, that's subject to change, but yeah, that's kind of how it's working now. So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of, like, there should be some, like, basically, almost, like, hard-coded type of puzzles type of thing. I guess they could be, like, those chunks that only appear once. Like, something that's structured like a puzzle.
Oh, yeah. I know, yes. Yeah, because we have basically these things called events, basically. Yeah. And, so, I didn't really finish off that sentence. Anyway, the event. So that's kind of like, so a chunk could basically be an arena, okay? And that's basically like an event. And it can also have...
Okay.
So you can basically when you create your chunk, you assign it a biome type, and you can basically say this is a special event chunk, So it means that when you view the like a mini map type thing, so obviously you've got the main map, but then you can actually open up a map which has a larger overview, and it will actually mark on the map these events, and these events are like one-time things. So for the arenas, we have like two types of arenas. We have the basic arena, which is basically you fight like two bosses, and then at the end of it you gain some sort of reward, yeah, or something like that. And that's basically comes up with a chunk, and it will be like a pit or something like that. You can design the arena how you want. But then we have another thing, which is basically it takes up the whole, like a whole couple of chunks basically, and it's kind of like a Hunger Games type style where you have to keep going and getting rid of as many of the other people with their
So
robots
is
and
this
stuff.
almost like a compartmentalized, almost maze, Binding of Isaac type of thing?
Kind of, but
It
it's
sounds pretty freaking cool.
yeah. That's the
But
kind of
that's how you're making all like little chunks work as a world, as in like, you know, boss chambers, basically.
yeah. You can basically assign, yeah. That's basically a boss chamber is basically an event basically. Yeah. But you can, because inside a building, the only building where you can go inside at the moment is a cell, and that's not made up of chunks. That's basically made up as a map. And so you can have like a cave entrance, which is technically a building, and once you go inside the cave, you can basically you go into a map which can be bigger than 16 by 16, and it can move around exactly the same, and that can have like a boss chamber in it as well, or it could just be inside the cave, just a room, and it has the cave boss inside it. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. It's very, yeah, it allows you to be creative. That's what the whole aim of this. And that's like the main thing that I set out to do. Make the game engine, or whatever the game is, be moddable, and, you know, so anyone can just pick up and try and change it however they want. Yeah.
Am I seeing that correctly? 20 more followers to the milestone on-cam dance?
On-cam dance. I don't
That's what
know.
you were talking about earlier, right? You were going to get up and shake your booty.
Well,
1,500 followers, I heard it. I think the chat's demanding it.
I'll turn my cam on for... If we get to 1,500 by the end of the stream, or before the end of the stream, I'll turn my cam on for 5 minutes. Okay? But that's it.
Heck yeah, man.
There we go. That's the reward. And I'll give an epic speech. I'll give the epic speech on camera. There we go. That's what I'll do. Okay, we reach 1,500 followers by the end, then I'll do the epic speech on cam, okay? Scython, Leon, thank you very much for following the channel. Welcome to the studio. You're awesome. Thank you very much for following. Welcome to the studio and officially a member. Thank you. Thank you very much for following. Thank you for all your help with the music and stuff. It's awesome. I can't wait to put it in. I'm going to work on a system that's going to be able to play the right type of music when and that kind of stuff. But yeah. Okay, right, let's quickly get back to adding this. I think this give item should technically work now. I think. Although it basically does the same thing. But yeah, okay, cool.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Lipshock, thank you very much for following the channel. You're awesome. Thank you so much for helping me grow the channel. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you very much for following. Including the extra time. Thank you. Morning, John. Can we get some foot too? Wow. Just wow. Alright. Okay. Right, let's try this give item thing. I don't even know if it will work. Form scavenge, yeah, but what does scavenge do? Should give you a stick, I hope. If I'm correct in thinking stick. Wait, is items? God, this is massive. Alright. Actually, this is gonna break then slightly because right, this has to be a capital lesson. That's gonna be a berry, but whatever, and that could be a flower. But cool, right, let's see if this works. Actually, that's not gonna work. I haven't set it up to work. Never mind. Let me see. Let's have an action in progress. We can make that Okay, so we've got action time. Yeah, that comes in. What graphics library are you using? I'm using STL as my graphics library. And then what I want to do.
So those graphic libraries, they basically save you from doing all those like blit writing to the screen stuff, right?
Not really. No, I have to create my own function to do that. But it basically means that it just helps me load stuff into memory, basically, a lot easier, and
Okay,
then
that's
retrieve
what
from
I
memory.
was-
Okay,
Right.
sure, yeah, but
So you're not doing any direct memory accessing, like going through,
Not-
you know,
no-
8x8 type of thing?
no, I don't have to do that. That's the only thing it allows. Basically, it stops me from doing.
Because I watched that Handmade Hero guy, and
Yeah.
he doesn't use libraries, and I'm like, what part is the library?
Yeah, and it does window management and controls basically as well.
Now, is what's the hype about that library? Is the ST what is it D? Is it
SDL,
D?
SDL,
STL.
STD. That's something in C++. Standard
That's
standard
something
library.
pants.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You know. So what do you mean? What's the deal with STL?
Okay, and there's like I hear people saying like STL's dead, XNA's dead. What's dead? Everything's dead. I've never heard what's alive.
Well, I don't know. It's because everyone's like with like Unity and Unreal probably
Is
now.
that what's causing those guys?
I
are
think
idiots
so.
if They're saying that
Because I think it's just because it's all like the just use Unity kind of hype. I mean,
Oh no way!
it just kind of makes me not want to use Unity. It just makes me want
I
to just
am
continue
so
doing
proud
this.
of you making your own engine, dude. Like, dream of dreams.
It's fun. It's
It
difficult
can
at
only
times.
get better.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy it, which is the main thing.
I really want to try like one of those more isometric ones, like the truly diagonal thing, because I can't wrap my head around it. When they get into the clicking the screen and figuring out the angles of the camera so that they know where you clicked shit, I'm just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, those because I've done OpenGL work before. Actually, in fact, one of my engines is actually 3D. It doesn't have any collision. It loads models in fine and that kind of stuff and renders and does animation, but yeah, it's not great, but it does 3D graphics basically.
I
Hey,
drew
no.
a triangle in OpenGL once.
Oh yeah, I remember. Got those. OpenGL was such a pain though. I want to look into the new OpenGL. That'll be when I'm like, yeah. I think if I'm gonna go back to OpenGL, I'm gonna relook into that.
Back in my day, everyone held all the libraries close to their chest. Like, it was like a closed market before the internet.
mm,
Hey Niox, just to answer your question or try to, anything is a big word. I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, whether it's stats, abilities, or prizes, or loot, or whatever. And as far as when does the acting factor come in, that, to be honest with you, it's one of these things that has been out there that we have not really focused in on yet. There's a lot of the storyline has been put not to the side, but kind of put to the side as we work through mechanics and everything else, because we can wrap the story around it. You know, we're trying to make the gameplay fun first, and then, you know, because I don't, the whole character, like, dialogue driven and everything else, that has been, that really hasn't been discussed very much while you've been gone. So.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Demlord,
Sorry to interrupt, I
thank
just
you.
wanted to get
No,
that.
that's fine. Thank you very much for on the channel, Demlord. I appreciate it. You've helped add. I think you've actually the 95th follower of the day, which means you've helped add another minute onto the end of the stream. Thank you very much.
Have I said anything all night? I forgot I changed my push to talk button.
No, 'cause they don't. I think we've decided basically it's a dog eat dog world, so you don't actually get given anything by the prison. You're just trapped there. It's basically like an exile. You have to try and get the stuff yourself, which is why we're talking about all these survivability skills, because basically the prison's a harsh land. They don't care. You're trapped in there. As long as you're not outside of it, they don't care. Why is this? Okay, let's put this back in public then for now. Am I going insane? Oh, I am going insane. That made more sense. I can actually move this back now. There we go. It's no problem, Nathan. It is a really good book. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try and find out which one. Hold on. No, because I got too many open. Let me close all the ones you've done. No. Wouldn't inmates group and make towns then? They could do. I don't know. What do you think about that, Nox? Could they? There could be some. We already said some camps can be out there. There could be some more. Yeah, towns, camps. I don't know. I like the idea of having like barbarian, like what basically is effectively the Elder Scrolls barbarian camps, but obviously not with barbarians, with actually inmates or whatever they're called, exilees. So possibly, yeah. Else return. Alright. Perform, so we've got action time. Make it equal to, I don't know, like 16. And then, what do I want? Avoid, void process, yeah, that works. Like void process, that could work. Where's it? Game. Jesus.
Game Jesus.
I'm gonna clean. I might have to clean this up at some point. Amazing. Run, fine. I'm guessing. Nice. I like it. That's cool. Okay. And now let's have a look. Oops, I did not mean to close that one. Oh. Alright. Nice. Yeah, this is cool. That's cool. I like it. Yes, you're right, actually. Good point. I never thought about that. Let's not do that. In fact, yes. Got here, can I? I can. Fantastic. Well, that's good. You're right, Winston. Thank you very much for reminding me. I don't know why I put that there. You're right. Perfect. Okay. Uh. The player character should be 40 by 80. And that kind of fits the sizing of it. Hmm. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, because I'm credited, of course I am. Oh, process, not perform. Whoops. I got perform. There we go, finally.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Air Flippy, thank you very much for the channel. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the studio. You're now officially a member. Thank you very, very much. You are awesome. Thank you. Right, so if I go over here, it's going to do that. Fine. Okay. Right, so process is going to do some stuff. Right. Let me think. Let me see. Do I want to... Right, we've got object used. Let's make that equal to 1. Whatever. Scavenge, that's going to make... Yeah, object used. And that's going to be equal to 1, so that's fine. That needs to go into object item. Okay, so that's going to go there. Obviously, I need to make that object used. That's fine. And... Zero. Right, okay, so that should be fine. Neat. Right. That gonna return form. Okay. Right, let's get this thing working then. Right, so if we go back to down here. Action, perform, scavenge. Object shift. Okay. Let's see if this works. Out. Probably not. But it's worth a try. Okay. That was slightly weird. I don't know what 13 of what I got. I have no idea what I just gained. That was slightly weird. Wait, what just even went on there? I'm going to show you the console. I got some really weird stuff there, so let me rework that out. Oh, it's giving loot chance. That's what we got. We don't want inaction. So if we go back to object, we must be, yeah, of course we must be using it. and we got action dot in action. Okay, so what's that gonna do? That's going to make sure that works. So what's it? Instead of action time, maybe what I want to do. Good night, Orange Guy. Thank you very, very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good sleep. Okay. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Right, okay. So process. Right, let's get my engine. Apparently not. It is. It's more than so then what am I looking for? Inaction. Doesn't inaction only respond to... Actually, I don't need this. Cool. Neato. Right, let's try this now. But is there a way my character could do as the character? Well, I mean, I like what Dragon's got for the base thing. If you can use Dragon's sprite and add on your design on top of it as layering, then yes, that would work. But I want to use Dragon's sprite. We need a naked guide so we can add on the clothing on top. Because your character can't be used as is. Your character would have to be naked. And also, he doesn't face forward. So if you take Dragon's sprite and then draw on top a layer of like this, and then save it as different files like jacket and then jeans, and then I can add them on basically as clothing for when we do customization and what you're wearing. Alright, I need, please.
Submit things through the feedback site.
For some reason I got a random, oh, I know what happened. I thought the resolution was 64 by 128. No, that's way too big, I think. That would be, yeah, that's way too big. Yeah, that's way too big now for the character. It just wouldn't make any sense. The character would be like taking up... The character would be taking up nearly a quarter of the screen if that was happening, I think.
Yeah, and plus we want to keep them much smaller than our max robot size.
Yeah.
They're going to be the big things, you know.
Like 40 by 80 is the ideal size, Nox, for what fits in. I'll work out. Work out what graphic that is. Is there a way for me to check still? There must be.
Weeks as of today, there, Gunner. Today is official 4-week anniversary.
Gosh. I do a 24-hour streaming celebration. Only been 4 weeks, it feels like a lot longer. I don't know, it's probably because I took so much break, some of that whole weekend off and stuff like that, I think.
I don't know, but dude, I saw something that said something 10 months. like it couldn't have been 10 months, right?
What? 10 months for what? This game?
Not this specific game, but like Game Studio Live or something. It hasn't been that long, right? You didn't take
No.
like an 8-month break.
No, I started, I properly started in October. So it's been only, what, like 5 months? Yeah? 5 months, I
So
think.
it's been a few. Alright.
The account has been created longer than that, but still. Yeah.
I am tempted to like do a similar thing with the whole dodgeball and everything in open source coding in Unity.
How's that going, by the way?
Well, it's moving forward, but I haven't spent much time on it because I wanted to live stream it, and I forgot to release the first part of the videos and stuff.
Need to report back the inventory. Only F7 reports back the inventory. Please, Gaben. I have no idea if that worked. Right. Apparently, we're adding 1,000. What the hell? Apparently, item number 1023. Interesting. Very interesting. How much bonus time is there at the moment? Let me see. It's on 96. So if we say we reach 100, then we would be doing, how much is that? An extra 20 minutes there, and then plus donations, so that's an extra 20, another 20 minutes. About 40 minutes extra so far. Yeah, an extra 40 minutes so far. Yeah, so why is this 1023? That is item. Unless. Let me end this and then let's break point where I try and get the item and see what number I'm actually shoving into it. That would make sense. Object or object loot, stick, yeah. So unless it's what's going into here, that could be it. Loot chance. Brilliant. Okay, well that just made it. Let me think. Surely object item would yeah, surely object item would be going into here. Yeah, I do. 123. So, object item is what's currently messing me over. Okay. Sure. Where's alright, it's down there. Okay, John, how you doing?
What's about you?
I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Do you have push and talk on and everything like that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool, that's perfect, thank you. Okay. Right, let me see. Going, maybe... Could be... Object I... Object type. I probably need to do this instead. See how that goes. Reason is a good idea. Good idea. Yeah, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Alright. Right, let's go to the bush. Stick, right, perfect, it's giving it to me. Again, right, run it this time without the breakpoint. It should give me the actual stick this time. It says some really random number. Scavenge. Wow, I got 2, so I don't think it gave me anything. Oh no, it did give me a stick. If I get 2, it does actually give it to me. So, what do I get on this one? Apparently not. Wait, what?
How far are you from finishing the game?
2
well.
or 3 hours, maybe 4 or 5. If we include testing and publishing it out to Steam and everything.
Oh god.
Maybe 8 hours.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, John, it's not going to be ready for at least another couple of months, definitely, for like...
Hey, don't make me break out my wallet.
No, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You know it. I'll crack it.
I don't think, yeah, I'm... What the hell? Hey, click download album. Yeah, sure, I've done it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I've downloaded it, it's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, like, we're actually getting through it quite quickly. Like, we've made quite a lot of progress on the stream. Although it doesn't, like, seem like it, but being able to build a robot from the parts, registering, you know, actually keeping it, being able to go into a battle. The talking system's slightly weird. I don't know what goes on there, but yeah. It's not too bad, and I'm just doing scavenging in bushes. Yeah. Lots of little bits. Yeah, we'll have alpha testers and that kind of stuff. Oh no.
I'm all up for that.
Right. It's lag. A lot, yeah, but a lot of bugs need to be fixed, such as this weird lag thing. I don't know what goes on. Right, can I... Right, there's... Right. Why not loot this one? Probably because... What's going on here? Let's check this one. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool. We got 4 equal to 1. That's fine. But object used is 0. Yeah, that's because we're putting it in, so that's fine. We make that 1. Fine. The other one. I got a chance of knowing there. Maybe it's because... Right, it's not doing secondary one, I'm not sure why. If I use this, we have to find out what it is.
Apparently they're not taking any requests for games on Twitch.
What do you mean, to add?
Yeah.
Or,
I'm still
is that-
looking though.
yeah, they use an external API from, I'm trying to think what website it is. So if we add it to the this other website, it will go straight onto it.
Yeah.
the timer's working, which is fine. Must be, it's not going into the right one. Maybe what I'll do is instead of doing object time. Yeah. Coming up to 24 hours then. Hi Cal, welcome back.
Apparently got added to Giant Bomb.
Yeah, Giant Bomb, that's the one, yeah. Okay. We performed that, that's good to go. Why then does this? 3. Is it 33? I've got 28. No, I've got 14 to go on my list, according to what I've got. I don't know. Which just shows a weird amount of followers to me.
Yeah, I just refreshed them. I'm showing 1486 also.
Yeah. Cool. Whatever, we'll go off wherever we see. Okay.
What was all this thing about cheese last night?
Wait, sorry, are you asking what's the cheese thing about?
Yeah.
Just people being cheesy.
Oh
Trying to
god.
make achievements.
How to describe all that went on. Basically, it's a meme that it was founded like literally on one of the first streams. Kind of, I think it was in like the first major competition we took part in, which happened to be the first weekend I streamed on this channel, and yeah, it became a thing somehow. So that's it, and we just keep it alive because why not? Yeah.
Well, when I look out my window, I think the house opposite me is on fire.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
That's some scary stuff, man.
7:25. 7:25 on a Sunday.
It's just literally fence raping me.
That's
And
terrible.
we have a
That's so
wooden
sad.
shed next to it.
My parents lost their house a few years back. It was very
Same.
sad, but fortunately nobody got hurt. So
Which competition? Which competition was this? This was the PewDiePie Game Jam competition in October. I think that one was. Yeah, it was the PewDiePie one we did first, and then we did Ludum Dare afterwards, where yeah, cheese became more of a thing. But so did a lot of other things. So yeah. Surely then.
it's interesting. The what is video got 70 views so far today.
Oh really?
It's
That's
pretty
cool.
good. Even a downvote. That
Wow.
means we're making it, dude.
So, the lightsabers were real.
You know you're not getting any traction until you get haters.
It's true.
I got all the haters. It's great.
You're making
He
it,
loves
buddy.
haters.
I don't think I've got one positive comment. Maybe I've gotten 3 in like 3 years and 19 million views.
But when your big videos, it's like, this is fake. Like, no shit, it's fake.
Yeah, it says how I made it in the description. That's the beauty of it all. People still say green screen. I'm like, okay, where was the green screen placed in this Minecraft video?
Yeah.
It's like the public learned one film technique and then anything you do, it is green screening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally not sitting behind a green screen right now.
I'm sitting in front of a green screen right now, and a
My-
green desk.
My front bay window is. I took down the curtains because I needed a rod for my green screen. My curtains, everyone looking at my house sees a green screen over the window.
Nice.
Oh, did you block the drum kit and everything now?
Actually, I had a flood. It got warm here for one day, and there was literally like 10 feet of ice from the roof to the ground, and it flooded in my house, and I saw drips on my cymbals. So my
Oh.
drum kit is kind of shoved 12 feet over to the other side of the room.
Oh man, anything? You okay? Is it okay?
Yeah, you know what? I was like feeling kind of depressed, but that like woke me right up, and I was loving it. The Star Trek poster that's on my wall, that was like a $200 one that you plug in and light up, it fell down, and then a waterfall came out of my drywall out of the hole, and it pissed for like 6 hours straight.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I got out there with a metal pole, and I was smacking at the eaves troughs and stuff, and
Yeah.
basically the
been there.
ice, it forced an eaves trough off of the house, and where it was fastened in, all the water was flowing into the house.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, I'm glad you're here. You got through it.
Yep, so far so good. It was supposed to be +0 today, and it wasn't, so I'm waiting for a flood. Hopefully it'll be just a slow one. If it's slow, we'll be fine.
You're in Toronto, right? Generally?
More or less Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that vicinity. Okay.
Niagara Falls actually throws a lot of moisture up into the air.
That makes sense. Have you been hit with winter as hard as New York and Buffalo and like going east of there towards Boston?
Well, Buffalo had that like super record-setting thing. We set records here, but we never had it as bad as they did.
Right, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, they
this,
got
it's
walloped
bad
on the other
here.
side.
Like my van has a bumper that's been iced to the driveway for about 3 weeks. The plow goes by, and we tried to get out the bottom, and the back tires went off the ground.
Don't you got hockey sticks or some blades around to be able to get through that?
It's more icy
Sorry.
than usual.
Obligatory, yeah.